I thought the mirror came to shame me. I thought the truth was here to break me. But Yahuwah, you were not exposing me to throw me away. You were uncovering what you came to heal. We the assembly. Psalm 51 verse 6. You desire truth in the inward parts, in the hidden part you make me to know wisdom. BARAK.
Yahuwah. I knew how to smile with the storm inside, knew how to pile out while I still hid pride. I called it peace, but it was fear in disguise. Called it strength, but I was tired. I dressed my wounds in Kodesh words, kept my pain when no one heard. But you walked in with quiet light and showed me what I kept preserved.
We the assembly. You didn't crush me with correction. You didn't shame me with the glass. You let me see what I was guarding, so mercy could reach past the mask.
Yahuwah, reach past the mask. The mirror was mercy, the truth was medicine. You loved me too deep to leave me pretending. Show me the pride, show me the fear, show me the wound I kept calling clear. The mirror was mercy, the light was severe, but Yahuwah was near.
We the assembly, no more masks. I made excuses sound like wisdom, made delay sound like rest. I held my coping like a shelter, but it kept chains on my chest. I blame the valley, blame the season, blame the people who were gone. But you showed me the part I carried, and still you called me son.
Not to shame me, not to waste me, not to leave me where I was. You revealed it, then you healed it with correction wrapped in love.
Psalm 34. The righteous cry and Yahuwah hears. He delivers them out of all their troubles.
Yahuwah is near
to the broken heart and saves the contrite spirit. We the assembly. Read it slow. A broken heart is not abandoned. A contrite spirit is still seen. Show me where my pride got quiet.
Heal me where my fear got loud.
Show me where I use your name,
still bow down to the crowd.
Show me what I call discernment,
when it is really self-defense.
Let the mirror break the lie and not the soul you came to cleanse.
Truth in the inward parts.
We the assembly. Sirach 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Make not haste in time of trouble. Cleave unto him and depart not away. Gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in adversity.
Yahuwah.
Set my heart aright, search me deeper, break the hiding, make me true. No more masks.
We the assembly.
Hey.
We the assembly.
Oh, I used to run from cold silence, hey, scared of what the quiet knew. Every time you brought conviction, I called it attack and withdrew. But now I see the wound was talking. Now I see the fear had roots. Now I see the mirror standing as a doorway back to you. Let me not defend the sickness, let me not protect the lie. If your love has come to search me, let what is false in me die. BARAK Yahuwah. We the assembly.
I won't smash the mirror anymore.
I won't call your cleansing war.
If you expose it, you can heal it. If you reveal it, you can restore. I'm not my hidden places,
I'm not my own defense.
I'm loved with ancient mercy,
drawn by loving kindness. Jeremiah 31.
Yeah, I have loved thee with an everlasting love.
Therefore, with loving kindness
have I drawn thee.
Yahuwah, drawn
saw me clean, draw me close, not just seen. The mirror was mercy, the truth was medicine. You loved me too deep to leave me pretending. Show me the pride, show me the fear, show me the wound. I kept calling clear, the mirror was mercy, the light was severe. But YAHUAH was near.
The mirror was mercy,
The wound was revealed,
the mask had to fall,
so the heart could be healed.
I don't have to hide,
I don't have to run
correction is love.
when it comes from the one. YAHUAH.
No more masks.
YAHUAH.
Say it, BARAK, YAHUAH.
If truth made you free,
Say it, rule my mood.
if mercy helped you see,
We the assembly.
we don't hide from the light. The mirror was mercy,
YAHUAH.
made it right.
Truth in the inward parts.
Wisdom in the hidden heart. The mirror was mercy,
The wound can heal.
the mask can fall.
YAHUAH was near.
We the assembly.
No more masks. BARAK.
YAHUAH.
Barak Yahuwah. Can I get a Barak Yahuwah in the comments, please? Man, that song, man, is so beautiful. That song is inspired by some other songs that we had in the past where we looked at our walk. Well, I'm kind of speaking for myself, and I just realized a lot of Myshpaka can relate to it. When we are waking up and you start to look at your inward self, and Yahuwah shows you that to grow you, he shows you that to get your attention. And I'm not going to lie, in this season, I have been, I know the admins know what I'm saying, because lately I've been really talking to them privately about this. I have a hard time trying to tap into those emotions. I can feel them. I never realized how much I would miss them. I don't know how to say this, but if you are going through something and you got mirror moments being hit with you nonstop, and you realizing that there are parts of you you never realized were not that good, cherish that moment, because when you start to heal more, you start, I don't know, during those seasons, I felt like I felt like Yahuwah showed up more. Not like showed up in any type of special way, but I felt like the connection was closer. I felt like he was sitting right next to me when I felt I was at my lowest. And the more you heal, or the more he starts to strengthen you up, it feels like, you know, he's around, but you don't feel him. I don't feel like I can feel him right away. And it's just something I kind of realized I missed. I don't know if that's making any sense, but if you are a person that's going through something, hold on to that. Because trust me, later on, you're gonna think back like, man, when I was waking up, I remember when I was feeling this way, and then Yahuwah put this in my ruach, and I felt this way, and those revelation moments, they hit you like, whoa, 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 and your growth happens more, right? And now it becomes more of a learning growth. It's just a different experience. So I cannot express enough for a person to take those mirror moments and hold on to them. Let me hit this shofar. Yahuwah, Barak Yahuwah. Myshpaka, I wanted to kind of come on and hang out with y'all for a little bit. I need a little bit of a break. I've been going hard in the paint. I look back at this week. I was telling the admins, I think I've been like whining to them. Sis, is it okay to say I've been kind of whining to y'all the last couple of days? She don't. What is this? That's not a yes nor a no. That's a middle ground. She's like, well, not in a bad way, y'all. It's just that, like, I have been feeling some type of way. I've been feeling extremely emotional. I've been feeling scattered. I've been feeling very busy. And at the same time, I've been feeling like I've been getting stuff done, but not getting stuff done. I know it's crazy. And I've been trying to talk to them, and they've been talking me through it. And really, did Frankie say venting? I haven't been venting. Sis, he wrong for that. I don't know. Have I? No, I hadn't been venting. No, I might come close to venting in a second. That I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna call something out. I'm just gonna be honest, but I don't know what Frankie talking about. Doing too much. Man, shout out to Frankie, man. Shalom to Frankie. Matter of fact, in a minute we're gonna play Frankie's testimony. So we dropped a song yesterday, and it is actually Frankie's testimony. So we're gonna listen to it in a little bit. So we just vibing out, Myshpaka. We're just vibing out. As a matter of fact, we'll get to that in a minute. Let me get to what Frankie said, somewhat venting. I didn't bring this up to the admins, and I'm gonna do my best not to vent because I don't want to complain. All right, but I wanna shed some light on something. One of the things that I've been talking to the admins about is, you know what, Frankie? I can see where you said venting. I can see where you're kind of getting that. Now that I heard what I heard in my head, what I was thinking to share, and I was like, maybe he is right. I didn't realize I might have been doing that. Y'all let me know. Y'all let me know if this is venting. Y'all let me know if this is venting. Okay, I'm okay with being honest. If so, I didn't mean to. And I'm gonna ask Yahuwah to help me stop doing that because I don't want to vent in words or spells. But I do want to share something with y'all that I did bring to their attention. And I'm gonna call something out, but I'm gonna try to do it in the most loving, most respectful way. Man, I have been getting, this is just one of the little small stuff. Okay, Myshpaka, this ain't everything that I've been talking to them about. And I'm legit gonna be very vulnerable with y'all. And so all this stuff that I'm gonna share is one of the reasons why I need a break. And then tomorrow I'm just gonna spend me time with Yahuwah. But I'm gonna right now in this moment is for y'all. So, and if you're on replay, shalom, Shabbat shalom. But oh man, the admins have access to the main profile. So when you sometimes in the comments see we the assembly, not all the time it's going to be me. And they were having some hard times trying to log in. So we took one of the days this week, and we're all on a call, and I was double checking everything, and I got everybody locked in. So I think Marilyn and Frankie and Sherry and Kendra, sis, I think everybody's good now, right? Everybody's good now. So what I mean by that is, so for example, sometimes when you get a comment inside, say, the small group, it could be Marilyn, Frankie, Sherry, Kendra, or me, or Sherry. Did I say Sherry? Or it could be any of the admins. If you DM, it could be any of the admins. So don't just assume it's me. Don't assume it's me. It helps me out. It takes a lot off my back. There's a lot. And what I was sharing with them was this. I said, y'all, like the DMs, the emails, they get very stressful with this profile. And I'm not just talking now, they just They just got access to Facebook alone. Sherry hopped in, gave an audio message earlier today. And she was like, Myshpaka, I was in the DMs, and I could see why Elon gets overwhelmed. It's not just your numbers, it's also what we deal with. You have good intentions from a lot of great people, and we get a lot of love, right? You get somebody that's going to say, for example, okay, I'm going to read an email. I haven't even had a chance to respond back to this person yet. I'm in Palal, this person's in here now, or going to watch later on replay. Just know if you are watching now or you're watching on replay, thank you so much for your email. I did see it, and I am going to respond to you, but I want to read what you lovingly sent me. And I just appreciate it. But then I'm going to give a different response. And then I'm asking everybody just to kind of vibe out on what I'm trying to say. I'm not going to mention the person's name because they didn't say to do this, so I don't want to do this to them. But what I will do is I'll read the message. Shalom, my brother. Wow, your channel is amazing. I started studying in 2022. I saw the truth. I saw the truth needed channel. I am all for using Yahuwah's name and Yahusha. I don't even say God anymore. It is, well, they don't know about Elohim yet, but that's fine. They said it is Elohim to me. If they're just vibing with this, they'll learn that Elohim is not the right thing. It's really ALUAH, but that's cool. I really appreciate what this person sent. I have read the Hallelujah scriptures, but also read the Sefer. I am 100% with you. We need to get the message out there. For me, I lost my job, but because of my observance of the Shabbat. So the Shabbat, this person just said, like, because of the Shabbat, they lost their job. That's deep. That's deep. I also observed the feast days and the dietary laws. Okay, well, we'll talk about that. Myshpaka, y'all, for the ones that know, chill, just chill. Because I see a lot of love here, and I can't wait to reach back out to this person. I do read my Torah, which I got from the Hallelujah scriptures. I have that book too. They got a Torah book. And see, I would like to minister the way you do. I guess I must wait until Yahuwah's calling. And I'm not on social media, but I do see you on YouTube. Keep the videos coming. Please let me know when you are live again. Thank you. May Yahuwah bless you. I'm gonna say Barak. Bless you, well, Barak you and your family and your channel, reaching others, waking up those dry bones. Barak Yahuwah. So if this is you, hey, I'm live, and I'm gonna let you know that I spoke about you on live, and I'm gonna give you the link to this so you can see that I read your comment. Live in front of everybody. Thank you. I'm not going to say the person's name, but I really appreciate them reaching out. Now, why do I read that? I read that because that's a lot of love. And we get that. We get that in the DMs. We get that in of course, in the emails. We get that in the comments. And thank you. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. But I just got to say, on the flip side, this is the other stuff we get. Here's another email. Now this one, I'm going to name the name. Can I get a shout out to DJ. 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 Can I get a shout out to DJ? This is going to be an interesting conversation. Now, Myshpaka, I get this a lot, and it's draining. Just watch this. DJ sends, how does the name Yahuwah relate grammatically to Exodus 3, 14, and 15? Question mark. All right. Here's my response. Shalom Myshpaka with the hugging emoji. This question needs more than just a short email answer. A brief reply would only give you a fragment and could leave out full scripture witness. We covered the name Yahuwah, Exodus 3, 14, and 15, the spelling, the language, and the surrounding passages in a 2-part study totaling over 4 hours. Please begin with part 1 and continue through part 2. Open your book, take notes, pause when needed, and fact check each point for yourself. Then I gave the playlist on YouTube. Then I put the answer. The answer is already laid out there in full. Would you rather direct what we would rather direct you to the complete study than reduce the matter to a small sentence in an email? BARAK YAHUAH ALUAH. Myshpaka, does that sound fair? Does that sound like a quality response? Like I pretty much said, like, hey, look, I can give you a quick little small answer, but it goes much deeper than that. Like, we legit took like 4 hours, 2 studies. And I don't think I would be giving our creator any justice or any respect. Yeah, you know what's it? Put some respect on that name, YAHUAH. If I turn around and just give you, here you go, here, I'm like, no, hey, yo, we put in some work. You should check it out. It's very detailed, deep dive. Is that fair? That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. Y'all let me know if what you think DJ's doing on each response. Watch this. His response to me was this: Scripture is not hard, nor should it be. In investigating different pronunciations, I have found there to be a grammatical connection between the pronunciation Yahweh and Exodus 3, 14, and 15, which makes sense to me, that meaning him, that there, and he put in all caps, is, he put is in all caps, is a connection, period. It was actually a yes or no question. And then he alt caps is there a grammatical connection between the pronunciation of Yahuwah and Exodus 3, 14, and 15. I have been in the scriptures for over 35 years, investigating different apocryphal books, pronunciations, and spelling of different formats, not knowing for 100% certainty the correct one, which is why I continue studying. Can you answer the question? And then he puts DJ. DJ Myshpaka. Myshpaka. At this particular point, I'm sensing what's happening. I'm realizing like, yo, you are challenging me and you're not willing to look into 4 hours. We're willing to study for 4 hours. You're willing to tell us you've been studying it for 35 years and you're trying to force me to respond. Okay. Okay. All right. My response. Shalom Myshpaka with a hug emoji. I understand the question. The reason I directed you to the study is because our conclusion regarding YAHUAH is not built on a single grammatical argument from Exodus 3:14 and 15 alone, not by itself, right? The reason I it comes from a collective witness of the name, letters, and historical transmissions, manuscripts, evidence, pronunciation discussion, scripture usage, and a broader pattern we cover in the study. So if you're asking whether there are scholars and linguistics arguments connecting, listen to what I just said. I'm going to read that over. Listen to what I just said. If you're asking whether there are scholars, that's man, and linguistic arguments connecting Yahweh to Exodus 3:14 and 15, the answer is yes. Wait a minute. Wait for it. If you're asking whether the grammatical argument alone is sufficient to settle the pronunciation question, our answer would be no. Here's the playlist again if you're interested in the deeper dive and not a quick one-liner response. That's why we point people to the complete study rather than a one-sentence reply. BARAK YAHUAH. So I sent that back to him. See, I'm telling him like, yo, if you want to listen to man, yeah, man's telling you that. Man is telling you that. But if you're looking at the bigger picture, and you're considering, instead of just looking at two verses, we're going to look all throughout the book. We're going to look at multiple witnesses. Then we're going to take a look at everything else around it. We're going to look at the letters. We're going to bring everything, all the scope, to one area. Then that's how we're going to come up with our understanding, right? Well, here's what DJ did. His response: I'm not contending it is solely due to grammatical connection. However, IMOH, whatever, is an extremely important connection. So I take it you are saying, in essence, no, there is no grammatical connection between the pronunciation of YAHUAH and Exodus 3:15 and 14 and 15. Thank you. DJ, do you see what he's doing? He's putting words in my mouth. He's forcing me to comply to the way he thinks. There's a reason why I'm bringing all this up. He goes on further, Myshpaka. I had to legit tell him that, DJ, your fruits are showing. This is strife and pride. You can't just leave it alone and walk away, or show laziness by refusing to watch a deep dive study. Check your ruach, because you're not in the correct ruach by your actions. You have asked the same question more than once, and you keep rewriting my answer into the conclusion you want me to defend. I didn't say what you were claiming to. You're now claiming I said. So let me make the we the assembly position plain. Yahuwah is the name. We do not accept Yahweh, a false deity with the double U and the Egyptian letter E as the name of our creator. Exodus 3:15 says his name and his memorial throughout all generations. Our conclusion is not built on one grammatical argument from one verse. It is built from full scripture witness and letters and historical transmission transmission, the spelling, the pronunciation, the discussion, and the broader pattern surrounding the name. Scripture says it is better to trust Yahuwah than to put confidence in man, which is the scholars, right? The scholars we mentioned earlier. Psalms 118, 8 and 9, scripture says not to place trust in princes or the son of man. Psalms 146, 3 through 5, Jeremiah 17. Now I'm giving him book. Now I'm giving him book at this particular moment. I'm giving him book. Yeah, I don't know if y'all could tell. He ain't gave no book. All he's asking about is two scriptures, and he's locked in on it. So Jeremiah warns against trusting man. And making flesh our strength. Proverbs chapter 3, 5 through 7 says, trust Yahuwah and not lean on your own understanding. Scholars are not the final authority. That's what I'm trying to tell them. Scholars are not the final authority. We also reject the ineffable name doctrine. Exodus 3:15 says his name is a memorial throughout all generations. The text does not teach us to erase it, hide it, replace it, or treat it as unspeakable. You have already stated that Yahweh, a false deity with the double U, let's say that again, the double U. Can I get double U in the comments? Double U in the comments, please. And the Egyptian E argument makes sense to you. That is the position you've chosen, and you're free to hold it. What you will not do is keep placing words in my mouth until I agree with your conclusion. I have given you the full part study twice. If you genuinely want to understand our position, then watch both studies, open the book, take notes, and examine the full evidence. If you are unwilling to do that, and only want one line answers to challenge, then this conversation is finished. Do not contact me again about this subject. Do not use our page to push Yahweh, the false deity with the double U. Can I get W? Oh, y'all already dropping it. Double U and the Egyptian letter E pronunciation, or bait debate under our content. Further messages or comments of that kind may be removed and access may be restricted. Check your fruits. BARAK Yahuwah with the fist hand emoji like this, like BARAK Yahuwah. DJ's response. Do y'all see what's happening here? Like, I was nice twice, helped out. I was real cool. And like the dude's pressing. He's pressing. And watch what he does. Tell me if I'm being gaslighted here. Tell me if it's throw the rock and then duck and hide. You know, tell me if y'all sensing this. Tell me if it's let me pretend like I'm not doing something when I'm clearly doing it, and then I'm going. I'm leading to something. I'm leading to something. Frankie, you might have been right, Aki. You might have been right. Sis, he might have been right. Yahuwah help me. DJ. The response is, and peace be to you as well, brother. I believe I said in essence. Y'all see what he doing? Meaning not in so many words, implying. There are so many teachers. I have one. Are you sure? Because you're listening to scholars and you've already proven that, but apparently now you want to say you listen to one, right? Guess who the one is? He says the Almighty and his Son. And their teaching in which I apply in my daily walk with Messiah. Now he's becoming holy. And Torah. Do you see it? Do you see it? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. You can be adversary by saying I'm showing strife and pride because I asked a simple question to which you direct me to your human teachings and claim I am lazy by not looking at all caps you and all caps your answers. Wow. He said, wow. All that instead of answering my question. Never mind. I fellowship with others who use Yahuwah. That's what he said. He said that he fellowships with others who use Yahuwah. He must be used to debating and then calling it fellowship. Like I'm leading to something. I'm leading to something, Myshpaka. I'm leading to something. And we'll see what they can tell me. Why didn't you go to them if you fellowship with them? Why didn't you go to them? Why you had to harass me and then pretend like you didn't do it? Look within, sir, and have a blessed Shabbat. May YH, can I get a double U? May YHWH BARAK you who seek to do his will, his way. Hallelujah. Yo, for reals? For reals, my guy? DJ. Okay, I bring all this up. Let's go back to the first email. All the love given, right? I can't help but think, Myshpaka, part of one of this gets draining sitting on this side sometimes. I'm just being honest. I don't know what other way to say it. I'm just shooting you straight. It gets draining because think about it. I don't know if you just coming in and all you heard was me reading an email about this DJ guy, but I read an email that was very loving, very supportive before that. And I couldn't help but think, like, we get people like the good one all the time, supportive. They're asking honest questions. Some people are just sharing their experience. They're sharing their growth. They're very appreciative. We don't want to miss those. The problem is when we run into DJs who can't let up. Like, I gave this dude time only for him to gaslight me and pretend like he's not guilty. And it's like, dude, I got so many other things I could be doing to serve Yahuwah instead of playing games and emails with you. We get that in the DMs too. I got one person in the DMs. I had to show the admins, like they literally went in correction mode. Look, Kendra, I see Kendra here. Frankie's here. Sherry's here. They all have access to the DMs. They saw it for themselves where the person corrected me on one word, but they even got it wrong. And they didn't give any type of support on any of the other content. They just wanted to nitpick on one word. And I'm thinking like, yo, for reals? You stopped me for what I'm doing for that? And you were wrong? My point to this is this. It's like being on this side, sometimes it is a challenge when you got people who are genuinely trying to say, hey, thank you, or I have an honest question. I'm not here to debate. I'm really curious about something I really want to know. We can't even get to that person fast enough because we're dealing with a bunch of DJs. We're dealing with nonstop um, how do I, is that making sense? I don't know if that came out right. What I'm trying to say is it's like people like DJ are wasting our time and we can't get to the ones who are genuinely asking real legit questions. Sis, that was good. Y'all see Marilyn like Marilyn got a hand like this, and she like that's how I see you, Marilyn. Marilyn's like but it's interesting to me. I hope that landed, that like it's a challenge and it's also very draining. It's very draining. It makes it kind of like you don't know what to expect when it comes to the DMs. And then we have people, and I've noticed this as of recently. And these are things I'm honestly taking to Yahuwah. I'm really talking to him about it. I'm asking him how I feel about it. I'm asking him to check my heart about it. I'm going to be asking Yahuwah, am I looking at this wrong? I'm going to ask Yahuwah to examine everybody's heart, including mine, on all this, because like everything I'm saying, with everything I just mentioned, then on top of that, what I'm about to tell you, it's like, notice there's certain people, not certain people, a certain type of person who, if they don't have direct access to me, they can care less about the community. I've seen people come into the community like so excited, full throttle. I don't know how to say it. Like they show up and then they're hopping in my DMs and they're asking me for a one-on-one or a phone conversation. Like I'm not going to give you my personal phone number. I'm not going to call you for my personal phone number. I don't know you. I don't know you. You can email me your question if that's okay. I mean, your expectation is very, very high. Too fast, too soon. And as soon as they feel like I'm not moving fast enough for them, suddenly they can care less about what's going on in the community. I noticed that. I'm sorry, I don't want that type of person in our community. If you base your involvement in learning and growth on having direct access to me within our community, and our community gives you no value other than me having direct access to you, then I have to ask you, are you idolizing me? Because I don't like that. That makes me uncomfortable. And that goes up against scripture. You're not supposed to idolize a man. If you're focused solely on me responding back to you because you need me to answer you, when we got Myshpaka that's been in the community for years. How many years deep? Let me know in the comments how many years you've been kicking it with us. And we studying nonstop. And you want me to hop on an hour call with you to answer 20 questions that we actually cover inside scripture. You want me to hop into DMs with you? Put in some work with us. I'm just shooting you straight. Your request of access is a little unreasonable. And if you having direct access to me is going to determine you studying with us, you feeling like you can gain value from our community, then you're missing the point. And if you're missing the point like that big, maybe this isn't the community for you. I got something in my teeth. I don't know if y'all can tell. It's just it's right there. It's right there. I'm authentic. I'm sorry, y'all. It is what it is. But yeah, if you're missing the point, we study together. We study together for a reason. This isn't an ALUAH. This is we, the assembly. We are a collective community. We're a family. We're a Myshpaka. Yes, you see me, but that doesn't mean that it's all me. I love the fact that you see familiar faces, like, and it's like it's almost like it's weird if you don't see it. It's weird if you don't see TK inside the comments. It's weird if you don't see Mathaneu, James Green. These are familiar faces. These are people that Robin, the my man Edward, Angie for y'all. I've been seeing you a lot, sis. I've been seeing you a lot. To me, it's weird if I don't see you, sis. It's weird. And none of these people I'm naming is putting pressure on me. LaSonia Jackson, Shalom, LaSonia. There's another Wanda. I saw Wanda in here. Shout out to Wanda. I saw Catherine and Jane. That's mama and daughter. Mama and daughter. They've been here since day one. Day one. Now Naomi Hawkins. Sis, not Hawkins is new, but she ain't new. She like a vet at the same time. She not a vet. Gina, OG. Wilkins, Wilkins looks familiar. I'm sorry. Isaac, that's OG. You ain't going on. Look, go back to Isaac. Go back to Isaac. Isaac don't even feel like going on 6 months. Aki feels like this Myshpaka right here seems like he's been in with us for 2 years. I'm not making it up. It feels that way. Brian Nevels, it seems like some of these people, Johnny J, OG, like these people, this is we the assembly. Joanna, that's another one. Adriana Adams. This is we the assembly, not ALUAH, not me. I'm a part of it. Yeah, go back. But Jenna, y'all going quick now. Dimps, you family now. Elizabeth, thank you, sis. BARAK YAHUAH for you. Soto, you got Douglas Boone. This is we the assembly. People. Mathaneu. My point is, if you got a base Earl Gardner, that's Myshpaka. Sis, I'm trying to act like I don't see Frankie. Dawn's new. Look, linger on Dawn real quick. What up, Kendra? I see you, sis. Let me tell you about this sister right here. Don't take it down. Please don't take it down. You about to get some love. Let me tell you about her. She pops up on YouTube. She's like, this is the vibe I got from her. And I would say maybe, Dawn, you tell me if I'm wrong. Just wait, because sis is going to keep you up there for a minute. It feel like you've been hanging out with us for maybe 4 months. I don't know. You tell me. But this sister right here did this. I noticed she was on the content. Then she shows up in the live. She's like, yo, what's up with the live? She's vibing. She's loving everything. She's growing. She's getting value. She's asking questions. She's dropping BARAK Yahuahs. And you could tell like, yo, Yahuwah got her attention. She is locked in. Then one day, Dawn on one of the comments asked a question. She said, she said around the time, yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Dawn asked a question. She said, how do I join the community? I said, sis, you already joined the community. You've been in the lives, you've been commenting, you've been showing up, you've been participating, you in the community. Unless you are like we have a like a group on Facebook. I mean, if you're looking for like a group, but sis, you already part of the community. And when she realized what I was saying, it was almost like a light bulb went off on it. She was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, so it's more like a vibe. So I am a part of the community. I'm part of we.theassembly. Yes. It hit her. It's almost like it all started making sense. That's true story. Dawn, tell me if I'm wrong. True story. I might have got it a little bits and pieces, but it's a true story. True story. That happened. And she ain't the only one. Shout out to Greg Smith. Narrow path, I see you, Aki. My point is like, yo, it's not just about me. These Myshpaka, Robinson, Shabbat, yep, there's another one. Nelly, it's weird if y'all not there. That's all I'm saying. All these Myshpaka can help in many different ways. When new people come in and they're asking questions, sometimes I'm in the zone. I'm locked in. And I'm just talking, I'm studying, I'm studying, and somebody can ask a very valid question. And then I've seen Mazza Tanga Harris, that this Aki's in Australia. That's another one. It'd be weird not to see Sherry, of course. But there's times when I'm so locked in, I don't see what's happening in the comments all the time. And you know what happens? Somebody will ask a question of, what about this? And what about that? And then guess what everybody else will do? They hop in and they answer. They hop in and respond. They hop in and they show up for that person. Not to mention when I'm over here being authentic and doing what I do, this like zoning out, and they're relating, a new person comes in, a new person, if they're locked into, they're like, yo, that fits me. That made sense, right? They see all these loving Myshpaka say, me too, me too, me too, me too. Yep, me too. I've experienced that. I know that feeling. Now the new person doesn't feel alone. It's almost like, tell me if this is you. Tell me if this is you. You've come in on the lives and you see me say something, right? I might ask, do you relate? Have you relate? Has it happened to you? And then you see everybody else, you know it fits you. You know it fits you, and you're probably just a little nervous to say something, but you are connected. Then you see everybody else say, I relate. Me. That happened to me. And then you're like, oh, okay, well, I throw mine in there too. That I can relate. That's a community. That ain't just me. That's a Myshpaka. That you feed off each other's energy. You feed off of each other's truths. You feed off of each other's failures, because I've seen people in the comments say, I've dropped the ball when, or whatever that situation is. Y'all know the scenarios. Or I've messed up, or I've struggled with this, I've struggled with that. We all just vibing. Yes. But when you see others, it makes you more comfortable. You're learning from the Myshpaka here. Can I ask everybody to give some palal for our sister Brandy? I'm not even gonna say what it is. I'm not even gonna say what it is. But just know, sis needs some encouragement. I don't even think she need encouragement. I think she already encouraged. But I know she can use some extra palal, some extra, Myshpaka strength palal, just going her way. And just whatever she needs, just ask Yahuwah to provide, ask Yahuwah to give her what she needs, with clarity, understanding, and just keep that sister like focused. Keep her focused, because she is focused. I want to take a detour moment and do that for her. I know she didn't see that coming. BARAK Yahuwah. But Myshpaka, I really wanted to share that. Okay. So DJ, is it fair with y'all, for the ones that were here with the DJ, he gaslighted me. Like, man, he gaslighted me. So we got a song for him. Maryland, did I set it up good enough? We got a song for DJ Squirrel on. BARAK Yahuwah. Enjoy, DJ.
Different mouth, different post, different face. Same fruit, same pressure, same pattern. If you know the book, you know what YAHUAH moving. We the assembly, watch the root, not the paint. Oh, poison, new complaint. If it's you, keep me clear. Not that same old YAHUAH here. YAHUAH, same YAHUAH, different face. Same lie, different place. New mouth, same venom taste. Same game in a different shade. Same YAHUAH, different face. Same heat, different way. Fruit don't change cause the mask got changed. I can spot that pattern from a mile away. They changed the profile, switch the page. Like new skin, make a new what age. Soft in tone but sharp in aim. New voice, same old snake by name. One post calm, next post bait. One little joke, then open hate. Half truth dressed in polished gray. Same dark root, keep showing phase. YAHUAH, I said fruit gon' tell. Not the caption, not the yell. Out the heart, that mouth gon' run. Every idle word get weight is one, so I check me before I speak. Cause wrong spirits still test the weak. If pride feel cold, dash in my chest, and I ain't watching right, I'm next. Some patterns don't need new names, just new accounts in different frames. New mask on, same old trace. Same root, a different face.
Matthew chapter 12, verses 34 through 37.
Out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
Every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
By thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Different mouth, same fruit, different face, same root. We the assembly, same root, different face, same life, different place. Move like a hidden flame, private first and public shame. Double tongue, let strife take shape, backbite and spread and houses shake. One hurt story, 10 more feet. Now lies move fast and peace can't breathe. One call it care, one call it proof, one call it discernment. Same foul fruit if it disturbed the ones at peace. I already know what YAHUAH speaks. Sirach told me blow that spark, it will burn and leave a mark. So I weigh my words and guard that gate. Door and bar before it's late. Tongue break bones, though skin look straight. Same old poison, different face.
Sirach chapter 28, verses 12 through 18.
If thou blow the spark, it shall burn.
Curse the whisperer and double tongue.
A backbiting tongue hath disquieted many.
The stroke of the tongue breaketh the bones.
Sirach chapter 28,
verse 25.
make a door and bar for thy mouth. Love the truth, guard the gate. Different notes, same display. Check the fruit, don't just stare. YAHUAH, keep my ruach. Watch the not the pain. Oh, poison, new complaint. If it's you, keep me clear. Not that same old ruach here. Sometimes it don't come loud a while. Sometimes it wear a righteous smile. Sometimes it quote the book half read. Sometimes it praise them poison spread. Wrong spirit, love will borrow mask. Make light look dark real fast. Same root working with pride and lies. Same root working with wrath and strife. Sweep the room and leave it bare. 7 words coming to in there. That's why I don't just clean and boast. I feel it full with truth held close. When truth walking, watch what wake. Does peace hold ground or slander break? Does humble fruit stay soft and clear, or rage rise up when correction near? I don't need names when patterns repeat. New lips ain't poison in the speech. I've seen enough now not to chase. New actor, same scene, same face. Same root, pack different face. If you seen the same fruit in a different frame, say it. YAHUAH. If you're learning not to mirror what you see, say it. We the assembly.
We wash the pattern and keep our ruach clean. Luke chapter 9, verses 54 through 56.
Ye know not what manner of ruach ye are of.
Luke chapter 11, verses 24 through 26.
I will return unto my house whence I came out.
He taketh to him 7 other ruachs more wicked than himself.
Same ruach, different face. Same light, different place. New mouth, same venom taste. Same game in a different shade. Same ruach, different face. Same heat, different way. Fruit don't change cause the mask got changed. I can spot that pattern from a mile away. Different mouth, same fruit, different face. Same root, watch the pattern. Keep the truth, we the assembly.
BARAK, YAHUAH. Myshpaka, can I just tell y'all a little secret? I've been so working on this and finally just getting in a good groove of things. I don't even know if I ain't gonna tell you. I ain't gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna keep it to myself. No, I gotta tell you. Y'all remember when I told you I was working on the app? Well, I'm back on the app. And the thing is flying. It's getting done so much to where I think it's going to replace our website altogether. And I'm really excited on with dropping this thing. And so I decided to simplify everything. So we're going to drop it in small stages. I'm still putting it together, and I'm not going to give you a time frame, but I'm just letting you know we're simplifying it. And I'm going to tell you how the music is involved in it. So I'm not going to commit, but I'm just going to tell you I'm working on it. Okay, so to simplify everything, the first focus is just to get scripture readable on the app. Just read ready, meaning all the traditional 66 books, all of the Apocrypha books, and any other ancient texts we have access to, all restored with the proper names and the proper restored words, like BARAK means bless, pray means palal, stuff like that. Switched over to the proper Hebrew names. So that's the first goal, just read only. So then we're also setting up the music. And when I tell you I already have a working product, when I was, it was like a Spotify meets YouTube. Tested it myself, and I'm not lying to you. I know you know I'm not lying, but what I'm saying is, this wasn't just a demo. Like, I was able to get the songs into it like a Spotify, and you hit that play button and it plays. The lyrics are laid out. The scripture anchors of each song is laid out. And we're adding little extra little pieces to it. But I'm just going to be honest with you. We have well over 100, and I think this playlist alone I think it's like 115 songs. And we got more than that. We just dropped a full album of Psalms, which has 21 songs. So it's like We the Assembly. I didn't realize how many songs we have, but we have a lot. So all the songs are going to be embedded into the app, and we're going to start backwards. We're going to start with all the newer music first, get it into the app, and then release it. And then we're going to work backwards so I can catch up and get some of the older songs in, organize everything. It's all organized. The scriptures are going to be organized, opposed to Torah, prophets. It's organized in different segments, easy to find. And then I wanted to add in the blogs and study guides. So that's coming on the third phase. So the blogs and study guides, but I wanted to do something completely different. So this tripped me out when I was able to get this done. So picture one page. And when I'm telling you this, I'm not saying wishful thinking. Like, I was clicking buttons and moving stuff around and looking at it myself as it's being designed. It's already like the layout is done. We just need to start adding the books and stuff in. It's crazy, but I cannot wait for y'all just to get in y'all hands. All right, so picture you're on a mobile app, on your page, on your tablet or whatever, right? So you got that one page. So say it's a blog. So on this blog, it'll be read first. Read first. I see you, Kendra. Don't highlight it. Don't give a nut. Don't do it, sis. Don't do it to me, please. That's the second time she trying to push for it. You see what she doing? So wrong, sis. But on it, there'll be 4 buttons, 4 tabs. Now, listen to me. I need you to hear this, because when I realized I could do this, I'm like, wait, we can do that? And I'm like, yo, that worked. That's cool. So picture a blog. Think blog first, right? Regular blog, you're just checking out whatever topic is. But then you can actually click the word study on that blog. Then it converts the blog in real time. It adds sections to the blog and turns it into a study guide. No, like I think let me really emphasize what I just said. A regular read-ready blog, just read only. It has an extra button, and once you click it, it adds sections to it. It switches it around right in front of your face, and it gives you extra. It turns it into a study guide. It's a blog. Then you click one button and it turns into a study guide. Not done. Then you can click the audio experience, and then what it'll do is it'll go to a player and you can just listen to it. There's a 4th one too, and it's all on one page. And I'm like, wait, so it's switching back and forth between. I'm like, yo, technology just got so lit. I can't wait for the Myshpaka to experience this. They're gonna be like, wait, did it just do what I think it did? Yes. And you can take notes, you can save stuff, you can share it. It's really exciting. So I'm really, really excited, but I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing through it. But so I don't want to put a time frame on it, but I will say it's coming together fairly quickly. Fairly quickly. That was good, sis. That was good. That was good. Now we just vibing, Myshpaka. So I want to give some love to Frankie. That's my Aki. We know Frankie he's one of the admins. Frankie's a jokester. At the same time, Frankie has a lot of wisdom too, believe it or not. Let me tell y'all, we'll be on an admin like chat. And y'all know how Frankie be like clowning around all the time inside the comments. Like, you can't stop him. Like, he just nonstop joking, right? He the same way when we can't help himself. But when Ak gets serious and Ak throwing out wisdom, Ak be throwing out some wisdom. Like for real, for real. And Ak's got a story. So I want y'all to listen to this song. This is Frankie. If y'all have listened to my testimony, the first release, that was my actual true testimony. But this one's actually Frankie's. So this is a true story. So listen to it and check it out. And by the way, this beat go hard.
This isn't made up. This is what mercy did with a man who should have been finished. From the island to the assembly. All the steam goes back
to Yahuwah, we the assembly.
Desde la isla.
No me soltaste.
Little town in Puerto Rico, rain low on the hills, good in school, then the house split wide. Father figure gone, something changed inside. Too young for the burden, too proud to cry. Man of the house with a storm in my eyes. Then my little brother got hurt in the street. Could not hear the danger, could not move his feet. Authority pushed him and the switch clicked on. 14 years old, but the child was gone. I tried to protect what I thought I could save, but anger took the wheel and drove me toward the grave.
We the assembly. He trusted no man. He carried his pain. But in the dark zone, he still called your name.
Yahuwah, you still heard me. It's never too late when
Yahuwah opens the door. Never too far gone for the one who restores. I had blood on my hands, chains on my name, but you still call my name.
Yahuwah, you heard my cry.
You're my move. Yahuwah,
Yahuwah, you kept me alive.
My testimony points back to you.
We the assembly.
This story is true.
Yeah. Different streets, same war inside. Left the island thinking pain would hide. State to state, cell to cell, same old rage, same private hell. Enemies close, friends turn strange. Setups and shots, but you blocked the grave. I shouldn't have made it out plenty of nights, but mercy had a hand where I couldn't fight. I prayed while I was wrong. I cried while I was wild. Not clean, not ready, not whole, but you kept knocking deep in my soul. We the assembly, Psalm 34.
Yahuwah is near to the broken heart and saves the contrite spirit.
Yahuwah delivers them out of them all.
Mercy kept calling.
Then you sent a woman who did not judge the scars. Sat with the story, saw past the bars. Everybody saw the record, she saw the man. Gave me room to speak when I could barely stand. She never said change alone. She said we need the most high. In this home, we walked in churches, but I felt the eye. Too many lies still felt like lies. Then grief hit hard and my knees went weak. Lost little ones and I could barely speak. That protective wound broke open again. I said I felt I couldn't cover them, but Yahuwah used tears to pull me near. Yeah. Not to destroy me, but to make me hear.
Yeah. We need to get closer. We need to come home.
Sirach 2.
Gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Believe in him,
and he will help thee.
And he will help thee.
Yahuwah,
teach me fear. Make me a man of you, yeah. Then in the kitchen, truth came through the live. I walked by slow, but something stirred inside. Questions from prison started finding names. Church lines cracked and the lies lost flame. Not performance, not fame, not show. The word held a mirror to all of my years. I didn't run, I had to bow. My father told me before he passed away, you made folks cry, now make joy some way. That word came back like fire in my chest. Turn this pain to mercy, turn these wounds to rest. Now I crack jokes, but the joy is deep. I make the room laugh where I used to make them weep. We the assembly. Yahuwah gets the esteem.
I'm not the savior, I'm not the shield. I'm just a man who was spared by your hand. I fear you now, I love your command. Take
my door.
You can open theirs with light.
No, tarde.
Never too late. Yahuwah.
Mi amor.
Yahuwah.
No me soltaste.
You didn't let me go. We the assembly. Yahuwah opens the door. Never too far gone for the one who restores. I have blood on my hands, chains on my name, but you still call my name.
Yahuwah, you heard my cry.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah, you kept me alive.
My testimony points back to you.
We the assembly.
This story is true.
BARAK.
Yahuwah,
If you open the door,
type still here.
if mercy kept you alive.
We the assembly.
Give Yahuwah esteem. This is my testimony too.
Yahuwah.
Was patient,
Yahuwah.
was merciful,
Yahuwah.
can still use a man.
Whose heart is ready to return
Desde la isla.
to the assembly.
BARAK. Yahuwah.
We the assembly.
Barak Yahuwah. Yo, Frankie, Aki, I'm going to ask you a question live in front of everybody. And I want you to text me the answer. How deep can I share, Ak? How far can I go? While Frankie's thinking about, and he's about to text me, I know Frankie. Frankie has said something. We were talking about, everything. And I was talking about some stuff that was going on with me. And Frankie said something that caught my attention. Through his song, through the song that my testimony to. I don't think he heard himself, but I think he knew it. He wants, part of in his ruach, that whatever the person is listening to it, you can hear his testimony and know that whatever you've done in your past, Yahuwah can forgive you. And that there's number one, you could be forgiven, and that Yahuwah can still use you. Those were like his words. I'll paraphrase. He said, go all the way. Okay. All right. So we're not to tell the in-depthness of this. I'm going to share a story that happened. I don't know, sis, was it maybe about 8 months ago? I don't know. We were doing a study and we were in Psalms 51. David. And David, in Psalms 51, David had set up one of his soldiers and friends to die on the battlefield. He pretty much stole this man's wife and got her pregnant. In Psalms 51, David was lamenting over what he did. He felt bad. He was asking Yahuwah for forgiveness. He was asking Yahuwah to wash him with hyssop. And I said a statement, and I got a text or a message from Frankie shortly after that live. I made a statement. I said, or something to the nature of, if you haven't done anything remotely close to David, Yahuwah can forgive you. Well, Frankie got convicted because Frankie has taken someone's life. I didn't know. Frankie texted me. He's like, yo, can I talk to you? I felt it. I was like, yeah, this is right after the live. So we talking, and he shared authentically and honestly. He was broken over it. He felt like there was no hope. I had to remind him. I was like, dude, did you miss the study we just did? David did what he did, but David also got forgiven. That's what Psalms 51 was about. It was about forgiveness, and that you can ask Yahuwah for it. Look at David's heart. Look at his turnaround. And then Marilyn got on the call. It was more like a speakerphone conversation after that. And then I noticed there was a difference in Frankie. It's like we didn't even have to say it. I know that I knew, Marilyn knew, and Frankie knew. There was a shift. We've talked about Psalms 51 a handful of times after that. But I seen a different Frankie after that. It clicked with him that he doesn't have to hold on to that. That was a situation that happened. And if and I don't know the details of it, but I'll just put it to this way. I know enough to realize what went down with Frankie in that scenario. It must have happened really, really quick, so fast to where Frankie didn't even realize what was going on before it happened. And he paid for it already. And Yahuwah has used Frankie. He's used Frankie to encourage me. Today, I almost had a meltdown. Frankie said some stuff that really caught my attention. He was like, okay, on the real, I'm just going to be authentic. This is our community. Myshpaka, if you knew, I was talking to the admins. And the ones in this call that really affected me in a good way, that uplifted me, it's usually all of them. But I have to give a lot of love to Frankie in the conversation today and Sister Sherry. Marilyn says some key things too. But I had to really, really home in on Sherry, and I had to home in on Frankie. So this ain't just going to be a Frankie story. This is going to be a me story too, then, I guess. You know, lately I've been feeling a lot of pressure. I've been feeling like I've been getting a lot done, but at the same time feeling like I'm not moving at all. Like if you had to inventory everything that I've done just in the last week, dropped the full album, dropped not just a full album, 4 other songs, plus 3 big pieces of content that everybody's like, yo, you pretty much, what's the word, sis? Anybody who saw those 3 pieces of content that I dropped, 2 is pretty much 1 on the name, 1 on end times, but also the name, and then 1 on AI. Everybody's like, yo, you hit those things so hard. Anybody who's just denying it, they just don't want it. Sis, did you just do this? I thought I saw Marilyn go. But okay, so 3 pieces of big content, then a full album, then 4 songs, and I'm still feeling like I'm not doing anything. And I've been feeling emotional. And then I got some stuff behind the scenes, some personal stuff I'm dealing with. And we're talking about that. They know what's going on with me in detail. And, you know, I'm sharing with them what, you know, things that are not right and it's not fair and that people don't know. And then I can't say anything. And I have to wait. And then I can't remember if it was Sherry. I think it started off with Frankie. But they were pretty much saying that, and all of them have said this, through my scenario, they've grown. They've watched me in real time go through a public smear campaign that a lot of the new Myshpaka you don't even really know. But if you've been around for a while, you know. You somewhat know. But there's a smear campaign. And it's not fully whole. It looks whole to the ones who fell into it. But we know that it's a lot of broken pieces that's not being said. Narratives are being controlled. And using the Myshpaka, using Yahuwah's name for, what's the words I'm looking for? Yahuwah help me. Using Yahuwah's name for their own gain, to save their own face. And then on top of that, hurting me intentionally. I wish there was more I can say. I cannot say too much because I'm in the middle of court proceedings, so I got to watch what I say. And what Sherry, sis, I'm gonna sum it up. I think Kendra said this too, but pretty much all the admins are saying this. Elon, if you didn't go through what you went through, what you're going through right now with this scenario, you wouldn't have been focused on spiritual warfare. We wouldn't have been doing Pray Like the Forefathers. And that's true. How many people have gained value, like real value, like usable things from scripture, from the series that we're not done with, Pray Like the Forefathers? How many people have gained value from that? You've learned something, like from any of them, you're like, yo, hold up. That makes sense. That's in book. I can vibe with that. You didn't know certain things, and then we talk about it. Then you purposely, you were more intentional with what you were doing with your prayer life. How many people are focused on participating in our fast together? How many people were fasting, but you didn't realize you might have been fasting incorrectly? Because of my scenario, when I'm going through, it motivated me to look at that. That's Ruach. It's like Yahuwah was like, yo, Elon, I'm going to walk you through this on how I want you to carry yourself through this scenario. I'm going to show you who I am a little deeper. I'm going to show you what's Ruach, what's not Ruach. I'm going to show you things in the book that I've been saying the whole time that's been sitting in front of your face. And it's like Yahuwah knew that I was going to take it way more serious in this season. It's like Yahuwah knew that I was going to actually participate, and not just participate, practice, gain value for myself, then share it with you, and share it with you at a high level. Share it with you in such a way to say, please believe me. Look at it right there. Please believe me. And then some of you was like, yo, that makes sense. That's been the book. That's in the book. Do I believe it or not? Let me participate. Let me actually participate. Then you changed how you went about doing things, right? With Frankie and Sherry and Marilyn and Kendra and Brian was there. Brian wasn't really saying too much or nothing. He got that army to take care of. Love y'all. But they pretty much was like, yo, you're in the right place at the right time. Take your mind off of that scenario. Trust Yahuwah. You see Yahuwah's moves. You see what he's doing. But at the same time, Yahuwah used you, because without that, we wouldn't have gotten value. The community wouldn't have gotten value. You wouldn't have done half the stuff you've been doing this year to help motivate and push people towards certain things inside the book. So without your current experience, you know how many people would still be months still behind or lost, even yourself? That's pretty much what they were saying to me. And it makes sense. So what does that tell you? That tells you that the things that Yahuwah sets in front of you, even if it feels bad, even if it's not good, it's something Yahuwah says, okay, no, Yahuwah, help me with the right words. If it's happening, Yahuwah okayed it. If Yahuwah didn't want it, it wouldn't be happening. Period. Did I say that right, sis? So whatever you're going through, some of it might not feel good, but it's there for a reason. The question is, what are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it while you're in Yahuwah? Are you going to go backwards and do what you normally do? You probably don't even know it's backwards. Or are you going to participate the way Yahuwah says he'd like us to participate? That's the thing that I picked up, and I think everybody else is starting to realize that too, in at least in this season. And that's where the motivation from Frankie started off with. Frankie was like, "Yo, Ak, don't dwell on that." And then the rest of them backed it up and started saying what they've learned. And it was almost like they wanted to hesitate and say like, "Yo, from your dumb mistakes, we learn." Which is all right with me. BARAK YAHUAH. But yeah. So BARAK YAHUAH for Frankie, BARAK YAHUAH for all the admins, Sherry and Marilyn and Kendra. I really appreciate Brian and Jason. I appreciate the core admins that's like right there around me. I needed them. And I was sharing with them that I felt like I wanted to cry lately. And I couldn't pinpoint what it was. And it's like an inner cry. And then earlier today, as I was just getting ready for my day, I finally had a bawl out cry and I enjoyed it. It's like, I don't cry often. And I just let it loose. And I ain't gonna lie, I was in the shower. I was in the shower just bawling away. And I was just like telling Yahuwah, like, I was just being honest with him. And I don't talk out loud much, but I talked out loud today. I told him the things that I felt was unfair. I told him the things that I struggled with. I asked him to please examine me, examine anyone involved. And if I'm in error, show it to me, man. Show it to me, Yahuwah. And if anybody else is in error, even if they're just gossiping, be quiet, Frank. Even if they just lean in their ear and they just getting information and being nosy, even if they developed an opinion or judgment without even saying something, I ask Yahuwah to judge everybody with his right ruling. Because I'm telling you, the enemy is slick. And if y'all only knew, and I totally see, I see the reverse effect that's coming down the road. No, how do I say this? Yahuwah, how can I say this without saying too much? In my scenario, there's a lot of people that got involved in my life with opinions and judgment, with things they did not know, with things they don't know. And I realize my silence has actually been the best thing. Silence is actually more, it's a strength. And I realized that if you're patient and you don't retaliate, you don't rebuttal, and you just trust Yahuwah that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And I can't really say too much, but I do know that when the book tells us, when someone comes up against you and they're not being forthcoming, there is an outcome. And what I learned is, in the past, I examined, man, everything. I examined, like, I don't know, past relationships. I examined other people's relationships that I remember seeing stuff. And I couldn't help but think, when someone's lying, when someone's not being forthcoming, whoever's telling the truth, as soon as they start to do this back, somehow this side over here takes advantage of it. And that's spiritual warfare. And it never works out. It never works out. But if this person's quiet, endures, and I know it sucks, because then now this person controls the narrative. And this person has to sit quietly in the corner, and then it starts to multiply, where you got all these other people, they're listening to this person and they believe it. And you're not saying anything. So now, because you're not saying anything, it must be true. That's not necessarily true. I've learned that. Here's an example. Here's something that hit my ruah. Tell me if this is for you. This is a moment where we're all going to be honest. All right. So everybody on here is either one of two sexes. You're male or you're female, right? Okay. All right. You don't have Tori, Jock. I know Tori's kind of confused, but we're gonna assume she a female. I saw Tori and I had to get her. Tori is all cornbread woman, and my man Jacques would never do nothing like that. So I bet you Jacques was like, oh, come on, I don't do that. No, you did that to her. You really did that to me, man. Come on, man. Nah, my man Jacques would never ever go that way. Tori is all cornbread woman, right? All right, but let's get serious. Let's get serious for a second. Let's play a game together, a serious game. And I want y'all to peep game on what I figured out. I thought about every relationship. Now, we're talking about people that you had attempted to have a intimate relationship with. And when I say intimacy, I'm not just talking about sex. I'm talking about you genuinely tried to have a relationship with. Now, I do know that there are people like Marilyn and Frankie, right? Then there's Jacques and Tori, right? There's Philip and Christy, all right? So we're not going to ignore those scenarios, all right? All right, where you have some couples, they're not perfect. They have their arguments, they have their debates, but they love each other, right? All right. So we're not talking about that type of scenario. But even them. So take Marilyn, take Frankie, take Jacques. I don't know. I haven't seen Aki, Philip, or his wife Christy in here, but they usually watch on replay. But watch this. If you're in a good marriage right now, let's not count your current partner. What I want you to do is I want you to think about everybody before them. Everybody follow me now. Watch this. Think about every relationship that you attempted to have. Now, we're not talking about body counts. I'm like being serious. Think about that type of person. Think about that person. Think about what went wrong. I can think of so many like people that I was interested in, and it just didn't work out. And you think about their personalities, they're like, yo, hold up. Yo, like if I knew Yahuwah back then the way I know Yahuwah now, you would come nowhere close to being like of stature. Does that make sense? That makes sense? Okay. And through this current scenario for me, it taught me that I don't care if you're a woman who calls out on Yahuwah. I'm cautious of all women now. And women, you need to be cautious of all the men. Straight up. I don't care if they call on Yahuwah. I don't. This season has taught me that a person can call on Yahuwah and still manipulate and use people intentionally. I can't wrap my head around it. James Green said body counts. I can't wrap my head around it. But at the same time, you know what I'm realizing? These spirits ain't no joke. These spirits will blind a person to think they're doing right. But that's only Yahuwah working. That's like Yahuwah saying, okay, I know who's right. I know who's wrong. I know who's telling the truth, and I know who's not. So I'm going to turn the ruachs up on this person. I'm going to make them believe their own lie. I'm going to make them believe their own lie. And if this person doesn't do it my way, they're going to get caught up in that web. If this person truly trusts me, the one that's in the truth, the one that's the true victim. If that person stays focused on me and trusts me the right way, they're going to see something happen crazy towards the end. But they got to be patient because Yahuwah he does long game. He don't do these quick fixes. Not that he can't, but I'm learning that. He don't do quick fixes. He do long game. But I was thinking about just the different relationships, how they wouldn't even hold water. Like, think about it. If you single, tell me if this is you. Maybe ladies, if you might be out and about and some guy might flirt with you. They not in Yahuwah, they call it God. They might be in a traditional church and might not be. I don't know. Who cares? But either way. And they once they open their mouth and they just like whatever. And you hear sports and you like, ugh! You hear music in today's time, ugh! Concert, ugh! Holidays, ugh! And you like, no, I don't even think I can stand being around you. Like, you need to stop talking. Like, just everything you're saying is so worldly. I can't even focus on what you're saying. Fellas, tell me that's not you. Right? So now take a look at those relationships. Right? The past relationships, and then look at how they all just fell apart. Think about who you were during that time frame. Is any of this making sense? It shows me in this season, yo, for real, wait on Yahuwah, dude. Wait on Yahuwah. That's what the book says. Wait on Yahuwah. Don't go out looking for nobody. It ain't worth it. No offense to you ladies. I'm sure y'all are the bee's knees. But in my mind, in this season, none of y'all the bee's knees. Let me say that again. I'm sure you are the bee's knees. But in my mind, right now, given my scenarios and the life lessons that I keep learning, Yahuwah's like, yo, are you finally getting it? Are you finally getting it? Like, the quality out there, whether they call my name or call it not my name, it don't matter what they look like. You might see a 10, but I see I see the blackness and the nastiness in her heart. You see this beautiful. You see this right here, but I see darkness right here. You looking on the outside, and I'm trying to tell you that inside, there's a lot of work that needs to be done. On the flip side, ladies, same for you. Same for you. Same for you. You might see a dude, six pack, nice, look good, tall, got his head up, whatever it is, that the outer appearance. We see the outside. They might spit some good game, but Yahuwah sees gross. I was picturing that in my head the other day. I was thinking like, yo, like, okay, I'm scrolling on TikTok, right? And you see these little TikTok dots. And I'm thinking like, yo, she look good. She look good, but she ain't with Yahuwah. And I couldn't help but think like, yo, what if like, I was thinking about content. Straight up, I was thinking about content. I was thinking like, how do I deliver this? Because that would hit. And I was thinking about a song too around this. Y'all tell me if y'all vibing on this. This is I'm about to create in front of them. They're gonna be like, dang, this is how you think. This is how I be thinking. So picture one of them like girls that be flaunting they whatever, right? And a male would look at her and go, ooh, dang, she fine. So what is that dude doing? He's looking at the outer appearance. He sees sexiness. He sees skin. He sees lust. He sees his flesh. His heart is right? But then when you look at it through Yahuwah's lens, Yahuwah can care less about all that. I don't know why, but I picture like an X-ray vision. And it goes from like a beautiful woman, nice body, to X-ray vision. You see the silhouette of her body. But you know what you really see through a Yahuwah's lens? You see a blackened heart with like nasty smoke, almost like a spirit is on her. And there's nothing good about it at all. And you take it off Yahuwah's lens and you don't see it. You put Yahuwah's lens on, you see it. Same for the men and women, but vice versa. I was thinking about doing a song around that vibe. I kept thinking about that. And I'm thinking like, yo, like we look at the outer appearance. The book keeps telling us Yahuwah sees the inner. And we don't know how to look at the inner. We don't know how to examine. We don't know how to slow things down. We don't know how to go like, hey, I'm really attracted to this person. I like to try. We're gonna keep it PG. I'm really attracted to this person. I like to try to have a relationship with them, but I don't know if I'm getting ahead of Yahuwah. I don't know if I'm overstepping. I thought about that, and then I was like, wait a minute. So what if a person does start to do that? What if they start to say, okay, wait a minute, I know what I see on the outside. First, as a person in Yahuwah, what's the first thing I'm going to examine? I'm going to examine what I can see. Okay, do I see a nice body? Okay, granted, fine. But what's coming out your mouth now? What are you doing? Okay, all right, so you smoking weed. Okay, I don't do that, not no more. So we're not connecting there. Okay, so you like to party and go out in clubs. We don't connect there either. Oh, you like sports. You like men that like basketball. You like some tall basketball man. Okay, sports and idolization. Nope. Okay, so you call him you call on JC, you call on God. We definitely don't match there. But on top of that, you don't even go sit in them fake pews. You just talking a big game. So yeah, we're not a match at all. So why would I even try? So clearly, if I'm looking through Yahuwah's lens, you got a lot of darkness on your heart. Walk away, dude. Walk away. Is that landing? Is this hidden? Is this hidden? Ladies, you need to be the same. Examining the fruits. And as soon as you start seeing red flags, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. And I'm starting to learn in this season, like, I could care less to even try, man. I don't even want to reach out to you. Like, don't reach out to me. Don't try to get at me like that. I'm not there. Like, if Yahuwah presented, then I'll know it. But until then, ain't nobody qualified. And I feel like everybody needs to feel that way. Ladies, you need to hold yourself to that standard. Ain't nobody qualified. Fellas, you need to hold yourself to that standard. Ain't nobody qualified. Wait on Yahuwah, man. Wait on Yahuwah. Trust me, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. But, sis, where was I going with all that? Hey, I was talking about our phone conversation earlier, and me crying in the shower. And somehow we ended up there. New Myshpaka, welcome. BARAK, YAHUAH. You might want to go back on replay and be like, where was he going with all that? But hey, if you were locked in, I was locked in. So hey, BARAK, YAHUAH. All right, man. Let's listen to one more song, and then we'll close this bad boy out. Maybe two more songs. We dropped 2 songs today, Myshpaka. Oh, this one right here. This one right here is, to me, we're gonna listen to 2 songs. I know what songs I want to listen to. Kendra, no, we're not listening to Grace Ain't a Loophole. I saw you. All right, so this one is called Same Pain, Different Purpose. Really listen to the lyrics. If you are a person that you're going, no, we'll listen to that one last, because we just got through talking about people lying. Oh man, yeah, bang, yeah, it is. Let them fall in their own counsel. This sure about to happen. BARAK, YAHUAH.
You ain't gotta out schemers. You ain't gotta idle talk the liars. Take it to YAHUAH. Let the crooked counsel choke on itself.
Not my rage, not my hand, not my pride, not my plan.
We the assembly.
Let them fall by their own counsel. Let the crooked table turn. Let the net they hid in secret be the place their falsehood burn. Let them fall by their own counsel. Let their whispers lose the ground. YAHUAH, see the hidden plotting. He can turn the whole thing round.
They smile with velvet, scheme and smoke. Soft with the lips, but the end were broke. No faith in the mouth, just a pilot's plea. Open great talk underneath the teeth. I seen how crooked counsel dress up clean. White glove lie with a practice sheen. One hand wave, one hand hide the blade. One eye public, one snare backstage. But I ain't built to rent that tone. I won't let their darkness frame my bones. I take it up where the morning here. Direct my prayer, then look up clear. Cause you hate the seat, you hate that blood. You judge what's buried beneath the mud. If what they built rebelled on you, then let it cave by what they do.
Psalms chapter 5, verses 8 through 12.
Lead me, O YAHUAH, in thy righteousness because of mine enemies.
For there is no faithfulness in their mouth.
Destroy thou them, O ALUAH.
Let them fall by their own counsels.
Let all those that put their trust in thee rejoice.
With favor wilt thou compass him as with a shield.
They hold that meeting in the hidden room. Bitter words aim like a bow in gloom. Private snares with the public grin. Whole plot stitched from a studied sin. Who gon' see? That's how the proud men talk. To YAHUAH light hit every chalk. Till the same tongue sharpened for the kill. Fold on itself by the judge's will. They searched out faults with a patient hand. Thinking the poor wouldn't understand. Digging the pit with a careful pace. Riding the lie with a borrowed face. But you preserve from the fear of man. You shoot one arrow and expose the plan. When secret counsel start to crack, all flesh go still and step right back. Psalms chapter 64, verses 2 through 8.
Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked.
They whet their tongue like a sword,
They commune of laying snares privily,
but ALUAH shall shoot at them with an arrow.
so they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. Not my rage, not my hand, not my pride, not my plan. You see deep, you see through. Turn it back if it ain't true. No revenge, no fake peace, just your judgment over hidden speech.
So guard my mouth and keep me clean. Don't let me eat with the crooked scheme. Don't let me sit at the poison table or borrow that tone just cause I'm able. Leave me not to their counsels. From proud looks down, break hardy law. If I speak, let it come my way. Season short and rightly placed, cause vengeance ain't me rehearsing hurt. It's you returning the hidden word. Throne of mischief can't sit with you. No lie made lost, they righteous through. You bring iniquity back in sight. Cut it off in its own dark night. So let the wicked fall in what they spread, while mercy still cover my lifted head. And if the neck got my name in thread, let it tear with their own hand led.
Fall by their own counsel.
If the book taught you not to mirror the snare, say it.
YAHUAH,
If you're learning to let crooked counsel cave on itself, say it.
we the assembly,
We pray it up.
and let Yah judge it down.
Sirach chapter 23, verse 1.
Oh, YAHUAH,
Father and governor of all my whole life, lead me not to their counsel.
and let me not fall by them.
Psalms chapter 94.
Verses 22 through 23.
The YAHUAH is my defense,
He shall bring upon them,
their own iniquity.
yeah, the YAHUAH, ALUAH shall cut them off. Let them fall by their own counsel. Let the crooked table turn. Let the net they hid in secret be the place their falsehood burn. Let them fall by their own counsel. Let their whispers lose the ground. YAHUAH see the hidden plotting. He can turn the whole thing round. Crooked counsel don't stand.
Not when
YAHUAH,
judge it.
not when truth outlived the clock.
We the assembly.
BARAK YAHUAH, Myshpaka. That song, whew, I love that song. I was very happy. I was happy with the outcome of that one. Myshpaka, I want to play one more for y'all as we leave out. But I just want to talk about it if that's all right. This song is, if you like the song Same Tier, Different Time, that we released a long time ago. I see you smiling, Marilyn. Earlier today, I noticed Marilyn, you know, on Facebook, you get to choose a song. I saw Marilyn had that, and I was like, sis, you know, the song I'm about to drop today is like a sister to that. It's like a sister song to that. She's like, oh, really? Yeah. Like, yeah, really? I'm just like, Marilyn don't talk like that. Not Tori does, though. Come breathe. Oh, man, if you know, you know. Mang it. All these community ad-libs. I'm going to do a song like layered with our community ad-libs. All right, Tori and Cornbread, me and Mang it. Peggy Anity's got to be in it. What's some other ones, y'all? So we got Cornbread. We got we're gonna do like a whole We the Assembly song, like full of ad-libs. Okay, all right, I'm gonna show y'all what I'm talking about. Let's Go, that's a thing, right? That Let's Go. Mang it's a thing. The Cornbread, now I'm gonna make that a thing. Frankie, Cap trying to say cops. I need to get some cops when he's trying to say caps. Cray. We gotta add Cray. Maine, Sherry and Maine. Let's see what else. We gotta add Did That Land, right? Did That Land? Okay. Which we actually throw that in there. You know what? Hawkins, clip that. That's gotta be in there. Squirrel juice. Okay, y'all got some good ones. Robin said no cray cray. Fact check me. Yeah. Oh, P-Leg. Oh man, Robin went. Really, Robin? I see what you did, because we said cray cray, you gonna throw out P-Leg. Squirrel bourbon. Oh man. Okay. All right. We got what? Kendra in the Grace and the Loophole. That's a thing. That's another. Yeah, right there. TK. I noticed y'all be putting in there that part. So we can put that in there. Miss Parker, because everybody think that Miss Parker says Miss Parker. Mirrors, that's a good. Oh man. We got so many things we do. Look, new Miss Parker. Oh, commercials. Johnny J. Really? That's what we doing? That's another one. That's what we doing. Hush Frankie. Oh man, that's a good one. Hush Frankie. Oh man. What? Look, y'all, when this song come out, y'all gonna be like, how in the world did we the assembly drop a song that still scripture break and then hit all those things about our community? I think I know. Oh, wait a minute. Kendra, you remember when we got on the call and everybody was saying shalom, 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 and then you were like, we need to do a song on shalom? I can see that. I can see that fitting in there. Shalom. And the book talks about that we'll come together as a community, as an assembly, and as one. Yeah. I'm starting to get a vibe on how this song's gonna come out, y'all. This is gonna be nice. I'm gonna have fun with this song. I'm gonna make this song. Y'all gonna be like, wow, he pulled that off. Yeah, we gonna get that done. Matter of fact, that makes me want to play this song here. I'm not gonna play same. I'm gonna play them both. I'm playing both because I won't get booed by Marilyn, because I know she'll do it. Don't even do it to me, sis. Don't even do it. So I'm gonna play two songs for y'all back to back. So this is the last time y'all gonna see my face. So once I play one song, it's gonna hit the next one, and then after, so we're gonna play Same Pain, New Purpose. That's a new one we dropped today, and that's about your trials and your tribulations, your challenges. They actually help grow you. They strengthen you. And pure language, one praise. Frankie kind of inspired this one by All Nations Worship. A long time ago, Frankie was like, yo, we need to do some songs with some Latino, like some Latino vibes, because our people our Latins, they don't have nobody really speaking to them about Yahuwah too much. It's always the Jesus in the LORDs and the GODs and stuff like that. So it's like, so I threw a little bit of that inside this new song. So these are two new drops. So Myshpaka, you already know. First off, let me hit this horn real quick. Shabbat's in about an hour for me, so we're not in Shabbat, but Shabbat Shalom for the people watching on replay. And tomorrow we're not going to be doing a study, okay? We're going to next study. I'm taking a break, and I'm going to be doing one-on-one with Yahuwah. I'm resting tomorrow with Yahuwah solo. But let me hit this horn real quick. And Shabbat Shalom for the Myshpaka watching on replay. And this is Same Pain, New Purpose. Oh, wait. My name is Alon, pronounced like you're going to cut grass, like you're going to cut a lawn. It's not spelt that way, but it is pronounced that way. And when I go live, I have two goals. First goal is to give esteem and to serve our creator, YAHUAH. And the second is to add value to you. And I am in Palal that both those goals got met today. Now we can hit play.
Same pain, new purpose. Same tears, but they got an assignment now.
Yahuwah, I did not waste what I survived.
He changed what the pain was sent to do.
We the assembly.
To everything there's a season, and a time to every purpose under heaven.
Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1.
BARAK, YAHUAH!
Same pain, new purpose.
Same scar, new service.
What tried to bury me, now teaching me to worship. Same rain, new harvest.
Same night,
new stars lit. Yahuwah turned my wound into proof he never departed.
same pain.
New purpose. We the assembly, still here.
I still remember that room with the blinds half closed. Same old hoodie, same weight in my soul. Phone kept quiet, pride spoke loud. Smile on my face, but I was breaking in the crowd. I used to pray then panic right after. I used to laugh just to hide was shattered. Same memory, try to loop that track, but your ruach stepped in and spoke life back. Pain did not leave and learn a new lane. Tears did not stop to stop sounding the same. We used to pull me down when the night got deep. Now wakes up, compassion when somebody else weeps. Yahuwah,
Use what I've been through. No, not every ache is an ending. Not every tear is defeat. Some pain becomes a candle for the ones still in the street. Same pain, new purpose.
same scar.
Same scar, new service.
Would try to bury me.
Now teaching me to worship. Same rain, new harvest. Same night, new stars lit.
Yahuwah, turn my wound into proof he never
departed. Same pain, new purpose.
We the assembly.
Still here.
Psalm 80. You fed them with the bread of tears and gave them tears to drink in great measure.
Turn us again, O ALUAH of hosts.
Cause your face to shine, and we shall be saved. Sometimes tears were the bread. Sometimes trouble taught us to return. We the assembly. Read it slow. I ate that bread, I drank that cup. Days felt low, but you raised me up. Same tears on the pillow, different truth in the drop. Same storm in the window, but your hand would not stop. I thought I was delayed, but I was getting prepared. I thought I was buried, but you planted me there. I thought I was punished, but you showed me the root. Now I don't hide from the rain when it waters the fruit. Same rejection made me gentle with the lonely. Same correction made me real, not phony. Same closed door made my knees touch floor. Same empty season made me hunger for more.
More truth,
More mercy,
more ruach,
more purpose.
Sirach 2.
Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Believe in him.
And he will help thee.
Yahuwah! Help me carry purpose right. I don't curse the season, I ask what it came to teach. I don't worship pain, I let pain point me to peace. I don't cuddle on my master, I don't gotta scar my name. I call Yahuwah faithful, same heart, but not the same.
What hurt me now humbles me. What cut me now covers me. What broke me made room to see. Your hand was still over me.
Same pain,
But it prayed different.
same tears,
But they fall clean.
same loss,
But it gave vision.
same night,
But it built dreams.
same fire,
But I walk wiser.
same valley,
But I walk deeper.
same bruise,
But I love softer.
same story.
But Yahuwah the keeper. Same pain, new purpose.
Still learning,
Still healing.
still healing.
Can I get Yahuwah?
purpose.
Oh, Yahuwah.
If the tears still worship,
I'm still here.
if the night cannot close you,
We the assembly.
same pain,
New purpose.
same pain.
Same pain, new purpose. Same scar, new service. Will try to bury me, now teaching me to work. Same brain, new heart. Same night, new stars lit. Yahuwah, turn my wound into proof. He never departed.
Same pain.
New purpose, turn us again.
Cause your face to shine
We shall be saved.
in your appointed time.
Same pain,
Same pain,
new purpose.
same tears.
New sight,
Yahuwah,
gave the dark
a reason to carry light.
new purpose. Same tears,
New service. Yahuwah.
gave the dark a reason to carry light.
Same pain.
New purpose. New purpose,
Same tears.
new service. Yahuwah gave the dark
A reason to carry light. Same pain.
new purpose,
Same tears.
new service.
Many tongues, many roads, many wounds, but one name calls us home.
They built their name, it fell to the ground. We call his name, let the praise resound. Babel broke tongues and scattered the sound. Yahuwah gathers the nations around.
Pure language, one praise, one mouth, one way.
All flesh will worship, all tongues will say, Yahuwah, praise today.
Una voz, un nombre, una alabanza. Todas las naciones.
They said, build it high till it touched the sky. Brick on brick with a proud heart cry. Let us make a name. Let us never be scattered. But the tower got tall while the fear got shattered. Same mouth, same plan, same rebel flame. One language, bit toward a man-made name. Then Yahuwah came down, saw the city rise. Saw the work of hands and the pride in eyes. Confusion hit hard, every tongue broke loose. What they use for pride cannot carry truth. Scattered on the earth with a mouth full of dust. On their man-made towers always fall to rust. But the story don't end where Babel fell. Yahuwah still speaks and the nation still tell. From the ruins of pride to the throne room sound. He cleaned up the tongue when the heart bows down.
Genesis chapter 11, verse 4.
Come, let us build ourselves a city with a tower that reaches to the Shamaim, so that we may make a name for ourselves. Otherwise, we will be scattered over the face of the whole earth. Genesis chapter 11, verses 7 through 9.
Let us go down.
And they're confused their language.
So Yahuwah scattered them abroad.
Because Yahuwah did that confuse the language of all the earth.
They built their name, it fell to the ground. We call his name, let the praise resound. Yahweh broke tongues and scattered the sound. Yahuwah gathers the nations around.
Now hear the reversal, hear the repair. Yahuwah not lost, he been right there. He don't just gather bodies in a room. He cleaned up the lips and the heart of the tune. Pure language ain't just words that sound clean. It's a humble mouth with a heart made lean. No more praise with a prideful aim. No more call himself while we hide his name. For the last naciones, come and see. Every people bowing with the truth run free. Teach us your way, make the heart unite. Let the fear of your name turn the tongue upright. One consent, one service, one praise rise. Let the tower amen, but the king most high. Yahushua the lamb, Yahuwah on the throne. Scattered tongues return the praise of the Lord. Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 9. For then will I turn to the people of pure language, that they may all call upon the name of Yahuwah, to serve him with one consent. Psalms chapter 86, verses 9 through 11. All nations whom thou hast made shall come and worship before thee, and shall glorify thy name. Teach me thy way, O Yahuwah. Unite my heart to fear thy name.
Clean the mouth, clean the heart.
Tear the pride,
Pull the idols apart.
let the tongue that curses now pray.
Let the scattered ones learn your way.
No more confusion running my speech. No more strange fire when I teach.
One pure sound from a yielded frame.
Every breath return to the name.
Fact checker
verse. Genesis 11, Zephaniah 3. If Babel don't own your tongue, type one praise. If Yahuwah cleans your mouth, say pure language. Barak, Yahuwah, Yahuwah, Yahuwah. Una voz, una alabanza. We the assembly. We don't build our name. We call his name. Isaiah chapter 66, verse 18.
I will gather all nations and tongues,
And they shall come and see my esteem.
Isaiah chapter 66.
Verse 23.
From one new moon to another, and from one Shabbat to another, shall all flesh come to worship before me. Yahuwah.
Revelation chapter 7, verses 9 and 10. A great multitude which no man could number, of all nations and kindreds and people and tongues, stood before the throne and before the Lamb, and cried with a loud voice, Salvation to our ALUAH, which sitteth upon the throne, and unto the Lamb.
They built their name, it fell to the ground. We call his name, let the praise resound. Babel broke tongues and scattered the sound. Yahuwah gathers the nations around. Your language, one praise, one mouth, one way. All flesh will worship, all tongues will say, Yahuwah reigns today. One tongue for truth, one heart to fear, one praise rising, the King is near. Pure language, one praise, all that I saw. Yahuwah overall, one name, one song.
They built their name.
We call his name.
Wait.